Shane, I cannot believe you did that. That's so funny. It's all good. It's all good. It was hilarious. I'm sorry. I had to stop laughing so I could figure out how to restart it. I'm sorry. That was funny. Oh my gosh. Hey, that is bound to happen when you're fumbling around. Let me see. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can figure out how to redo this. Oh, hang on. Let me. Oh, wow. Well, that ain't supposed to be right. Yeah, I guess it is. I didn't put up the right thumbnail either. Whoops. Oh, well. It's all good. Okay, come on. Well, there's Jeff.
Oh,
Hello, there you are. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. That's funny. Oh, that was hilarious. It's all good. That's just hilarious. Oh, where'd you go, Jeff?
I'm
Oh,
right
there you
here.
are.
I did the same thing as last time. It was repeating again because I had the StreamYard but I caught it quicker this time anyway. They are all good.
Oh my God, you guys are cracking me up.
I've actually kicked myself out of my own stream before.
You know what? I was watching when you did it.
And I couldn't get back. For some reason, I wasn't even able to get back in that one. It was so odd.
Yeah, you were in the comments after that. I remember watching that. Hey, it'll happen to me, I'm sure.
Yep.
I try to be really careful when I go pushing buttons.
It was last night. We were looking, and I was in the chat, and I was going to try and pin a comment.
Oh yeah.
And there was actually an option there for me to ban myself, and it wasn't. I wasn't. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah, I have never ever seen an option for an actual streamer who actually started the stream and it's your channel that if you click on something and try to pin it, that it actually gives you the option to ban yourself. I've never seen that.
It was what was so odd about it. I didn't have the option to pin anything, but I had the option to time myself out, option to ban myself, and then hide myself from my own channel. It was so weird. I've never seen anything like that before. That was.
Hi, Scott, again. Thank you guys for finding us again.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Shane. We'll bring that up to Shane when he gets back, and we'll ask him about that because he would know more than me or whatever. I mean, nobody in the chat even knew why that was even happening, and we had quite a few people in the chat last night. Nobody seemed to know why that was an option for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Shane's saying there was no leave option for me on theirs.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe.
Huh.
What type of phone? Is it an Apple phone you're using, Shane, or is it an Android? I know
I think
you have to swipe up a couple times and it takes you out of there, but I'm not sure if it's an Android, how you can do that.
Well, I think maybe because he is a managing mod on my channel.
Right.
So he has a totally different setup than you would see or, anybody that comes in. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so he might not have had that option.
Okay. Yes, you can actually start.
So it's like the Hotel California for Shane because of being a managing mod. He can check in, but he can never leave.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Exactly. Once you're committed, once you're in, you're in. That's it, I guess. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, he said, Scott says managing mods have different permissions. Yeah. So it's got to be, it's just not an option for him to do that. But you know what's crazy? It's that there's an option for me, and it's my channel. I can see Leave Studio.
Yeah, I can see it too.
Yeah. Yeah, so for him, it must be just something different.
Yep. So there's Shane. There's Dean, Shane's brother. Hello, Dean.
Hey, Dean, you just missed your brother.
And Shane is saying it was an Android phone. Yeah, I'm not. I know that with the Apples, it's all I have to do is swipe up, and once I swipe up once and then a second time, it takes me out of the studio. So I'm not sure how it would work on an Android. But
yeah, he might have had it in a. Yeah, I don't know. Because he entered in vertical. We were talking about that.
Oh,
wasn't he in vertical? I'd have to go back and look at the stream. If he entered in vertical, he would not have the option to leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he wasn't a vertical because I noticed his frame was more narrow. So
that's why. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's not seeing the studio. He's just seeing the vertical. So he wouldn't have seen the leave.
This is funny. Controversial Cruising saying he signed on one-way contract in only.
Exactly. Excuse me.
Oh, and Lisa's saying probably no footage at the show today as the reception there was really bad. Lots of YouTubers there, so will be plenty to watch. Nice.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense.
Yep. And
okay.
June's back. Hello again, June. Welcome back.
Hello again. Yeah, Shane was like, "Hey, if I gotta leave, y'all are leaving." That's
right.
it.
That's right. We'll see you. We'll see you out. We'll come back in.
Yeah. That is so funny.
And
oh, hey.
Get the rubber liner.
Dean got the rubber liner. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That means a lot of work when Shane gets home. They're going to have to rip apart that whole pond and, oh gosh.
Take the old liner out and then put the new one in. They have to drain it all the way down first, right? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to get the water that's in the pond, put it into a big pool, only for the tank. I don't know what he means now.
Rubber liner for the tank. Only for the tank.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not sure. How are those? How are the fry doing, Dean? Or the koi house? You saying?
Oh, gotcha.
The koi house, yeah. IBC tank.
Oh, yeah. I bet he's right. Yeah, I bet Aaron's right. IBC tank. That I didn't think. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, they use those IBC tanks. I forgot about that.
Taking you all with me, he says. Yes. Hobbytown says, got home, no fry to be seen. That happens sometimes when you have your first spawn. If they might have them hidden somewhere too. I know that the parents will pick them up. They'll dig a pit, put them in it, and sometimes they'll just stay put, depending on. But
yeah, there you go.
I can tell you one thing: once you had a spawn like that, they're going to be going like gangbusters. Now it's like every 4 to 5 weeks you'll have eggs with the blue Acaras because they breed almost nonstop. They have a lot of fry. So you're going to have.
Well, I mean, they have a third one in there in that tank.
Yeah, they could be getting picked off every once in a while. Like when the lights start getting dim, the fry will wander a little bit, and some of them will get eaten throughout the night.
There you
go.
Circle of life.
Circle of life. You're right. Because I tell you what, if you want to save them, I mean, if you take that other one out, you'll have more fry than you're going to be able to deal. Sometimes it's better just to let kind of go like that. You'll still get more fish. You'll get survivors out of it. You'll get, the colony will grow. That's for sure.
Oh, wow.
Thinking of getting a Higer heater for, oh, yeah. In the koi house.
Gotcha.
Okay. And Lisa Leach is asking, Shane, are you moving down south, Shane? Sort of heard half the story there. I think that's what he's doing. He's moving down with Cinders.
Yeah.
He calls her his better half. She must be fantastic then, because Shane's a great guy.
Oh, she's great.
Yep. Well,
Yep, she's great.
Shane's a great guy, and that's great that they're going to be down there together. It'd be difficult having a long distance relationship like that going on.
I think what's really nice about both of them is that she loves fish. He loves fish.
Yes.
I mean, how rare is that in our hobby where both the husband and wife have a passion for the fish? Usually it's one or the other.
Yep, that's true. But your husband likes the fish too, right? The koi?
No.
Okay.
No, he's not a fan. I will.
It's similar. I mean, Kathy likes to look at the tanks every once in a while upstairs, but I mean, she's not into the fish. She's not into the tanks too much, but she's supportive of the hobby. I mean, she likes that I like it. I guess that's nice. Will's koi.
Yeah. Shane, Will's out there saying hi.
Oh, only Oscar said, my hubby loves fish on his plate.
On his plate. Yeah. Same with mine. I mean, he never used to even look at him when he'd head out to the barn, but now he'll give him a glance and look and go. But, I mean, yeah, if I didn't have him, he wouldn't want him. And that's the way I judge it.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, he's all right with me having him, but no.
Yep.
Oh, Lisa, you did? Awesome. She's pretty cool, ain't she?
Oh, met Maureen? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I miss her. I mean, even though I don't get to see her every day or, whatever, like, because we're not that close. Oh, we talk so much on the phone, and it's like her being out there, it's kind of like, yeah, I miss her.
Yep. The great thing we were talking about yesterday is like when you have your messenger, you can actually have a face-to-face conversation all the way to Britain, and it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah. Well, I think I am going to surprise her with a phone call tonight. I think I'm going to talk to her. I'll stay up late tonight because that'll be her morning, and I'll get her right before she heads out on the beach.
Yeah.
And say hi to her and have her fill me in on her trip.
She'll enjoy that too, talking about it. I would love to go to England, but I've always talked about that for the longest time.
Oh, thank you, Will.
Oh, gave her a hug for you. That's nice. And a tree, obviously.
Oh, thank you, Will. He's so sweet.
Oh, Oscar's June is saying, I put his fishing poles just out of reach of him. Oscar Nuggets. Yeah, that would be an expensive meal for him right there. Of course, you ever fall into really, really, really hard times?
Hi, Arron. How you doing?
I can't hear him. Can you?
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go.
There you are.
It was lovely to meet Maureen today. Leo has passed a hug on from him for you to Maureen.
Oh,
So
young Leo was so sweet. I will see him in a year. I will be coming out to the Nationals next year. Not this year, but next year.
He'll be
So
about a foot taller by then.
I know. He's growing like a little weed. Woo, he's so hot. Yeah, I love his son. His son is so sweet. Such a good kid. Is he
So
still up?
1 minute, let me just go see if he is.
I have never seen a kid so into fish and learning the hobby and learning how to, to clean the filters. I mean, he does everything with his dad. He's got so much knowledge that most people don't even have at his age. And some of them that have fish don't even have the knowledge this kid's got. Yeah, he's definitely taking everything his father is teaching him and remembering it. And I think he's the third or fourth generation koi keeper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's in the bath. So
Now Leo would be the what, third or the fourth generation?
my granddad, my dad, me, Leo fourth.
Fourth generation.
June is saying, Jeff, YouTube asked me to rate your video from last night. Gave you a really good review. You owe me. LOL. Yes, I do owe you. She put there in the chat. Thank you.
I'll get him to pop on next week, Chris, before it's bath time.
Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. So tell us, what was it like? I mean, there's no videos out right now of the koi show.
My video's out.
Well, okay. Well, it had to have come out after we went live because I've been all over. No, I've gotten no notifications.
I think that whoever watches it will never be able to see how big these koi are through a camera lens. Because some of them are like, if Leo laid down, some of them was as big as him. They're massive.
Oh, wow.
And I've looked at the video back, and there's no scale to it because you're over the top of it with a camera. And they look big, they look really big, but they don't look as big as what they actually do in real life. I remember last year we went up to Adam Byers. Now I think he's got one of the biggest koi in the UK. And I recorded a video of it to show Leo and Nikki when I got in. And I was like, look at this, look how big this is. This is absolutely massive. It's bigger than most dogs. But then on the camera, it just looks like a normal size fish. But they are.
Yeah, it doesn't do them justice.
When you have a look on people's videos, there is on the show there's a point system to how many koi you're allowed in a vat. So if there's only 3 koi in there, you've got to imagine them 3 koi are like massive.
Wow.
It's like a so many centimeters for the full vat, you know. So if it was 3 meters, you could have 3 meters worth of fish. I can't remember what the figure is, but there is a maximum capacity that you're allowed in one vat. And I think one of the vat only had 3 fish in it, so you can imagine how big that is.
Oh yeah, because I don't think people realize, if you've not been to a koi show before, you don't realize how big those vats are. You really don't. They're huge. There's some that are, if I had to guess, I'd have to say 500 gallon. I mean, they're huge. Because Maureen's got a 300 gallon, and I know for a fact they're way bigger than her 300 gallon.
Yeah, they're very big.
Yeah, they're huge. I mean,
Vince
those
did
fish,
really
I
well.
mean,
Vince did really well. He got a few places, a couple of seconds first, and then he won overall best Deutz in the full show. So it wasn't just on that size category he won best overall Deutz fish. So fair play.
Leo did?
Fair play to him. Leo went today, yeah. So Vince got overall best Deutz in the entire show. Which
Are you serious? That's crazy. Awesome.
which the
What?
the biggest thing for that is, well, sorry, my phone's resting on a can of beer.
Oops.
I've lost my
You're
self-esteem.
fine. You're fine.
The biggest thing for that is that Vince did it with an English fish when everybody else's was Japanese. Bred
That
from
is freaking awesome. That is awesome.
Rick from New Forest Koi bred that fish that he entered and came best. So it's a massive credit to them both to be able to do that.
Absolutely. And
But there's
how
a
many
few-
times have we been saying that Rick's koi are just as good as what they're putting out in Japan? I mean, we weren't just saying it. We could see that there was no difference.
Yeah, I've got a Sankey that he sorted me out for my 40th, and it is exceptional. If I didn't know it was from him and someone gifted me it, I would have never said that it was from the UK. Never in a million years.
I'm telling you. I mean, you guys are, I mean, I can only see like in 30 years, you guys either being equal or right over what they're producing.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
sorry, you guys are definitely doing something right. The only thing that I think the UK does wrong is there should be shipping anywhere in the world. That's the only complaint I have because we can't get your fish. That's the only thing that makes me mad. You know, there's so many of Rick's fish that I would love to get, but he won't ship them. He can't ship them here.
No,
Yeah, Wiccan's saying that that's what he wants is to ship to the USA. I believe that's what I'm reading right. Wiccan, I want to do that for the USA koi fish.
honestly, like Rick does not. His fish are amazing, and he doesn't do himself justice speaking about them. They are some of the best about, and the way that he speaks about them, he's like, "Oh yeah, but that one's Japanese." I was like, "Rick, he's just proved today that he's won best Deutz, and there were some very nice Deutz fish there."
Yeah, I remember when they bagged that fish up. I know which fish he took.
Yeah, he did real well. Bless him. He was bouncing around when it was announced. Vince was. People putting controversial. Is this for your part 2 live?
Oh, I see now. I misunderstood him. He's breeding koi to get some quality of fish. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing I noticed about the British over their koi. They are very, I mean, I know from like watching your channel, Christine, and in Canada and stuff, but it seems like the folks in the UK, koi is a much larger interest than it is most other places. I mean, oh, I think Christina's. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Okay. I think Christine's having a little difficulty there.
I mean,
oh, there she is. Technical issues. She says, hang on. Okay. All right.
The hobby is certainly growing. I was speaking to a guy today who supplies pond liners, and he said he's up to doing 50 a week now.
Wow.
So that is that is certainly getting bigger and bigger. And this show today was on a large scale. We've, I mean, it's not that far compared to some of the distances that people travel in America, but it was just 2.5 hours from our house. But we have one towards the end of the year, which is indoor, which is only about an hour away. And normally, the indoor one, you get quite good footage from it because you've got no sunlight reflecting on the water, which is something I was really struggling to film today because the glare on the ponds was really bad.
Yes. And Will's Koi is saying, Jeff, I think on a whole, TGE koi scene is definitely growing.
Definitely is.
Yes. I know in America there's some really hardcore koi keepers here. I've never kept koi myself, but I admire ponds and the beautiful koi and stuff. And you never know. Someday I might actually have my own pond at some point. Speaking of ponds, here looks like Vince is in the chat. Hello, Vince. How you doing there, my cupcake? Good to see you. Christine will be back in just a moment, Vince. She's having a little technical issues, and she said she'll be back in a moment.
I've just been singing your praises, Vince. Congratulating you on your prize today.
Oh, nice. So Vince had some fun today.
Vince had some fun today, yeah.
Oh, yes. He's still buzzing, he says.
I don't know if I can...
Only Oscars is saying here that the next available koi is 200 miles away from her in California. Wow.
Wow, that's...
George Murdoch says, champ in the house. Congrats, Cupcake.
George Murdoch, I met him at the show today. 6 hours. That's how far he's travelled to get down there. Not as far as Maureen, but it was a good effort in car.
Oh, yeah, that's a trip of a lifetime for Maureen going over there to the UK for that. I've always wanted to go to the Great Britain. I got a lot of friends over there, but I've never. My sister-in-law's from there, and I've always wanted to go. And a lot of my friends over there do have koi. Nice to meet up with everybody over there sometime.
Do you know what? Compared to their 200-mile distance, I complain that our koi shops are 50 mile apart, but I could maybe go to 5 or 6 within that distance.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Vince got 3 seconds, 2 firsts, and 1 third, and the best in show.
Wow. Congratulations there, mate. You did fantastic.
Can I show you your trophy picture, Vince? Let me know if you're happy to do that.
Only Oscar says, I need to get a big koi pond. The pond that she has right now is for her turtles. Yeah.
I don't know if people can see a camera against a camera. Let me turn the brightness down.
Take a look.
There we go. That is
there he is
with his big trophy. And
wow,
his
that's great.
And his good lady with him.
Nice. First time ever showing, he says. I'll be down chili and koi. Bloody hell, mate. Nice.
Sorry. The wife's watching football in the background.
Oh, enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Either that or else her team is getting beaten or. One of the two.
No, we're winning just.
Oh, you're winning. Good.
Is Christine having proper technical difficulties?
Yes, I'm thinking. She's probably trying to get back in here. I did the same thing on one of my streams a while back. I actually ended out of my stream and I couldn't get back in, but we'll see what happens with her. We'll just hold the fort for her for a bit and see what happens. We saw, we conquered. That is what Vince is saying. Team Twisted.
Are you in the car on the way home, Vince, or are they calling you back home safe now?
Hobbytown, Chili and Koi don't deserve it. Football, hot ISN. That's it. We'll have the bug now to do more shows, Vince. Easy now, done one. Yep. Hook, line, and sinker, we'd say here.
Yep. I hope Vince is going to show at Newark now, the closest show to me. Just get in 15 minutes. Nice. Well, that's good that they're all back home safe, mate.
Oh, nice.
That'd be the most nerve-wracking thing for me. It wouldn't be the actual showing of it. It'd be the transportation of your prized possessions in a car.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nerve-wracking bringing one home from a shop. Imagine taking all your best stock.
Here she is. Hello, welcome back.
It worked. Oh my gosh. And I don't even know how this worked. How in the world was I able to restart my phone and come back into StreamYard without it going out?
It happens that way. When I was in my stream, I didn't have an admin at the time, and I had two guests. I think I've done it once with even one guest, but as long as somebody stays on there, you can go out and come back.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that it would do that. I was so scared, but there was no other way it would let me back on.
Oh, yeah.
Let's show Christine. So Vince is in the chat, and this is his picture of his trophy that he's just won with his prize.
Oh my gosh. That is so, so, so awesome. I am so happy for him. I am so happy for him. My gosh. And he won that with the Deutz.
Yep, he
that's
got.
awesome.
It is in the chat. Let me find it for you. He got 3 second places, 2 firsts, 1 third, and a best in show. So he didn't just win once. He did very well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for him. Oh my gosh. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, I'm telling you. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
I'm gonna scroll.
And he has some awesome fish.
Did you see this, Christine, when Vince put his winnings or his trophies? He says he got 3 seconds, 2 firsts, 1 third, and best in show.
Oh, he is here.
Yep, Vince is here.
Oh my gosh, Vince, come on up. Here, let's share him the link.
His first time ever showing.
Oh my gosh, hang on.
We saw, we conquered. Team Twisted. Got it. Yep, he says Newark next year, brother.
Oh my gosh, Vince, come up. I gotta hear it. I have not seen any footage. Please, come up.
Hello.
Oh, Maureen's got my mug. Oh, you know, see, this is the thing about Vince. He's sitting there trying to get all these fish together, organize everything, do everything, and what does he do? He remembers to grab my mug that he wanted to give me. This is what I'm talking about, you know? This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of guy he is.
He's extraordinary. He definitely
This is why everybody loves him. He's just that kind of a guy.
I can't believe you've got a mug before me.
Uh-oh. You got to get another one out, Vince.
Whoops. You'll get one.
I'll have a pint glass, Vince. I want a twisted koi pint glass.
Oh, hopefully he'll jump on. I'm like waiting anxiously to hear about this. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so nerve-wracking being over here and waiting for any kind of information, any kind of footage, because you know these people, you have feelings for these people that are going, and you're like, I want to know how everybody did. I want to know what it was like. I want, and you're waiting and waiting, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it that he got all that. That's awesome.
And he's saying, in effect, Chris paid for hers the charity night.
Oh yeah, he's talking about Will's charity, McMillan.
Oh.
And that's fine. I was in no hurry to get it. I knew eventually I'd get it. It's not a big deal. But Vince, hop on, please. I want to hear what happened. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, I just want to hear it.
Come on there, Cupcake. Jump on.
I'll put it this way, right? We was 30 vats away from Vince's vat. And he just walked in, and because they don't put the places on until they close on day one. So when they close on day one, the judges go around all in the morning and put all the stickers on who's won. So the people don't know they've won until they've got in the next day.
Oh.
We was in before Vince, and I was at the other end of the showground, and I heard him scream from miles away, and we went, Vince is here.
Oh my gosh, I hope that got on camera. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see that. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for him.
We'd been by his vat. Half of me wanted to ring him, and the other half thought, I can't ring him. He needs to see this for himself, and let him walk over to his own vat. And
oh yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying because you're so excited. You want to be able to show it, tell him. But yeah, there's nothing like walking in and seeing that. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so awesome. That is so awesome.
I wonder if Vince is in a spot where he can join. I'm still waiting for him to pop in here.
I've just texted him.
Oh. So best in show. So you get the best. You had the best fish there. Then that's what best.
So best in show is grand champion.
There he is.
Oh, grand champion.
Mate,
there he is.
You can only have 5 minutes because I am absolutely shattered. But it's been
master.
Fucking
congratulations, Vince! Congratulations!
Awesome weekend. And do you know what makes it even better? I won best fish or best Deutsch fish with a fish that Rick told me to leave behind.
Wow.
Oh.
I've been ribbing him all day about it.
I heard Alan ribbing him about it as well.
So I just get to meet certificate and tell you what we got. So the little the one I call the metallic Midori guy, that got me a first in class and size and best in class trophy. Best Deutsch.
Wow. Congratulations, mate. Look at that. Wow.
Oh my God.
What a beautiful trophy.
And then we got a first in size and class for the big Ginrin Becco.
Oh my gosh.
We got a third in size and class for the little Platinum Ogon.
Where's that Becco from, Vince? Is that from
believe it or not, is actually an Israeli garden centre fish.
Oh my gosh.
Right, and then the other second in size and class we got was for the red Kajaku from New Forest Koi Farm. And the other second in class and size was the Kikasui from Rick. And I
Wow.
got one for the Ginshiro. And I'll be honest, as much as I'm really, really over the moon with the best Deutsch, but the fact that my Ginshiro held its Sumi all weekend in a blue vat.
Wow.
That's crazy.
There was another Ginshiro Atsuri in the show, and by Saturday lunchtime, a lot of the Sumi had dropped back, so it looked very pale and faded. Pale and faded. No, nothing wrong with the fish. As soon as it goes back into a pond, that Sumi will come back up. But that's one of the inherent problems of metallic koi, so metallic shiros, metallic showers. It's the Sumi doesn't like light environments. So if they then go into a blue bowl, what usually happens is the Sumi drops back and becomes very pale and faded instead of that like deep black Sumi that we look for. And yeah, my Ginshiro held its Sumi all weekend. And that was the one that I got last year at the first Crafty Grown Show event, Arron.
Yep. Do you think it's a shame that the one thing that I said that it's missing is underneath everybody's koi, no breeders?
No. And
Now
yeah, that
I
is
think
one
that's a
thing.
shame that they
I
don't
think
do that because
Hmm.
obviously there's
think
going to be
that
telltale
only
signs of big
goes on.
Japanese
Yeah,
farms.
I think that only goes on if you do online benching, but you've only got up to a certain date that you can do online benching for.
I see,
And of
because
course,
obviously the pictures are already printed out prior to them. Yeah.
exactly. So
It wouldn't take much to have a little whiteboard pen underneath it, though, would it?
no, but
Because,
saying that, the actual show itself, in comparison to last year, was exponential. It was twice the size, not just in show vats, but in vendors. There was extra food trucks there. They really have started to pull out the stops. And if more and more people this side of the pond continue to join the BKKS, then that support and that funding can only make the national show much, much better. And the
I
next
agree.
question I'm going to ask is, yes, I am going back next year. We've already decided before we even left the showground, we're going back. And Maureen says, you're coming with her next year, whether you like it or not.
Oh
So,
yeah, I am. I'm definitely
yeah.
coming next year.
And
I
I'll be
did
in the
manage to
luggage and I'll be going too.
I did manage to get Maureen on film. So whether the video comes out tonight or it comes out tomorrow, go over and give our Maureen from Keeps Koi Haven a subscribe. She came all the way from New Hampshire in America across to the UK just for the National Koi Show this year to support all the YouTube friends that she's made in the last
Yep.
6 months, and that in itself was brilliant.
do you want to know something funny about that? Me and Maureen was just stood on having a chat, and this real nice chap came up to me and said, I watch your channel, it's been a pleasure. I've travelled 6 hours to come down here today. I must be the fairest person. And I was just like, I'd like you to introduce you to Maureen. Because he's this lady's come
Brilliant.
from America. Subscribe to her channel as well.
Yes.
But yeah, she's had an absolutely awesome weekend. So, but anyway, guys, I am gonna love you and leave you. I will sit and watch you in the background. But yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, mate.
Congratulations
Thanks a lot,
again,
guys.
Vince. I could not be happier for you.
All that
Thank
hard
you
work
all.
pays off.
See you later,
Yes, it
guys.
does.
See you later.
Bye. Oh my
I'm going
gosh.
to pop and sort Leo out now as well because he's been in the bath for ages. So, but I will.
He's probably a
Yeah,
prune.
I will get him on when you start next week. It'll be a bit
Awesome.
closer to not bath time then, and go from there.
That's
But there's-
awesome. Okay.
Maureen will pass on the hug when she sees you.
Okay.
She's
Absolutely.
got
Thank
a
you.
picture
Thank
of
you.
her and
Aaron,
Leo
thank
as
you
well,
so
so
much. All
see you
right.
later,
Say hi
guys.
to Leo for us.
Will do.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Bye, mate. Bye.
Good day now. Wow.
Wow. Now that was awesome.
It was. You
That
can see
was absolutely awesome.
that smile on Vince's face was priceless too.
Oh my gosh. I wish I would have been able to go there this year to see that.
But
Gosh.
next year.
Next year he'll do it again, and then I'll get to see it in person. But yeah, man, that's going to be my biggest regret this year is not getting my butt out there. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. He put so much time and effort and passion into those fish. And it honestly doesn't surprise me that he can take a fish that somebody would look at and say, oh, well, that's not going to be that big of a fish. It's not going to be that great. He'll take it, and he just literally knows exactly what to do to get that fish to look the best it can possibly look. So it does not surprise me that he won so much at that show. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Mm-mm. Like you say though, he has more passion than most fish keepers I know. Regardless if it's koi or tropical tanks, he has when he's talking about his fish, you can tell that he goes over every detail about them and the way he keeps them and the way he feeds them. And I lost you. Oops! Oh no! We almost lost you again.
Yes, that's okay. We're back.
Okay, you're back. But the way he keeps them and, his filtration systems, he goes over his filtration, like everything he does with them. So definitely every aspect of the koi, he has it buckled down pretty tight.
Oh, absolutely. I am just over the moon excited for him. I am so excited. I cannot wait. And he'll be on Koi Culture next Sunday. They usually stream 4 hours before we do, because it's on at 8 o'clock in the morning Central Time here for me. And oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see his videos. I hope they drop tonight. I really do. I have seen no footage, and I know as soon as I end this live, I'm going to start scrolling around and trying to find. And now Aaron said his is already up. So I'm heading to Humber Koi right after I get off of here because I want to see Aaron's video. So, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you, Vince. Oh my gosh, could not have happened to a better guy, nicer guy. Oh my gosh, awesome.
I could tell by that smile it was priceless. I knew for a fact that he was over the moon and over every other planet going.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
2 p.m. UK time. Gotcha. Wow. Okay, well, we can end it now.
All right, and we can go check out and see the videos.
Yeah, well, and I know you have another stream you got to get ready for, so we want to give you a.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I want to give you a break before that one, and everybody, before you leave, it's on MNC Aquatics page, and it'll be at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. The Wave Makers. Make sure you go watch Jeff over there. And thank you, Jeff, so much for being my co-host today on this very awesome, memorable day that I will never, ever forget. I really appreciate it. I mean, this has been the most special stream I think I've ever done. This is absolutely awesome.
Nice. It's been an honor. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it so much. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for being here. You are welcome here anytime. Anytime.
Thank you.
All right, everybody out there in the chat, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being part of it today. And we will catch you guys next week. And we'll be on my channel next week because we don't know where everybody's going to be. So we'll just watch the community tab. We might even just go to Shane's because I don't think Maureen's going to be back in time to go on hers. We'll figure it out. But just watch the community tabs just in case so you know where to navigate. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you. I'm Chris from Sweet Acre Koi Farm, and that is...
I'm Jeff from Pelham's Aquatics.
And we will catch you guys next time. Everybody stay sweet. Thank you.
Stay sweet, everybody. Stay sweet. Thank you very much.
Bye, guys.